Namaste, welcome to Gita's Kitchen. May Lord Shri Rama bless all of us on this auspicious occasion of Sri Rama Navami. In today's world, many of us are gripped with panic and fear with the present situation of the coronavirus infection. Now, what is necessary is to get rid of this fear. Why is it so? See, you need a strong physical body to resist any infection. Similarly, you need a strong mind too. Only when your mind is strong, your body will also be very strong. That is why a lot of importance has been given on mental health, especially during these days of isolation and lockdown. Because when you are strong mentally and your stress levels are low, then your immunity level is also quite high and your resistance to infection becomes more. On the other hand, if you allow fear to overcome you, what happens? Your stress becomes high, your immunity levels are lowered, so you're mentally you are weak, and physically your immunity level goes down, and then your chances of getting the infection become higher. So please remember, it is not enough only to be physically strong and to practice the codes of hygiene, but also very, very essential to be mentally strong. Mentally strong, be fearless. Now, what can we do about this? It is said that in a day, about 60 to 80,000 thoughts cross a person's mind. So, if we are going to allow our minds to constantly be overloaded with information, constantly we watch the news about statistics of how many people have died in which country and how many people have been affected, it will affect your mind too if you are not very strong. Instead, focus on how many people have recovered. Focus on ways on which you can protect yourself. That is one way. Spiritual texts have always told us the efficacy of the Ramanama Japa, that is the chanting of the divine name of Ramanama. It is something which is very simple, very easy, which anyone can do. Ramanama is a very, very powerful mantra. That is why it is called as a Taraka mantra also. So when you chant the word Ram, it sends out a number of positive vibrations which protects you in many ways, and many people have experienced wonderful benefits by chanting the Ramanama. Not only that, the Ramanama Japa also makes you fearless. It destroys fear within you, which is very, very necessary today. Whether you knowingly or unknowingly recite or chant the name of Rama, this fear within you will be destroyed. Just as if you touch fire knowing that it will burn you, or unknowingly you just accidentally happen to touch fire or something hot, it will burn you. Similarly, the power of the Ramanama, the Shakti of Ramanama is so great that it gives you immense benefits when you chant it daily in your lives. And the Ramanama is hailed as a powerful mantra for alleviating suffering, giving solace to an agitated mind, and also for providing liberation or moksha. In the concluding part of the Vishnu Sahasranama, Lord Shiva tells Parvati that chanting the name of Ramanama is equivalent to chanting 1,000 names of the Lord. Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Sri Rama Nama Varanane. Valmiki describes Sita's utter despair when she is held as a prisoner of Ravana in the Ashokavana. She has been given only 2 months' time by Ravana to comply to his desire. She is surrounded by these demonesses, and she is totally full of fear and she does not know what to do. She wonders how she is still alive amidst all this physical and psychological torture. She feels like a helpless child in a forest. She wonders, has the dharma which I upheld so sincerely throughout my life, has that failed me? And then in utter despair, she decides to give up her life and tries to hang herself with her braid on the branch of the tree. Just at that moment, Sita finds a miraculous change just by the presence of the name of Rama. Because it is at this very juncture that Hanuman, who has been hiding in the leaves of the tree, he decides to introduce himself. And that introduction, Hanuman is a very, very intelligent person. So he starts his introduction by saying prostrations to Sri Rama with the beginning of the word Rama. Then he tells about himself and introduces the purpose of this mission. She then begins to feel good open, and then a sign of positivity comes in her mind. So the efficacy of the name of Rama can be found at this juncture itself in the Ramayana. My guru and the great Mahapariva, the sage of Kanchi, had always stressed the importance of Ramanama, and my memory of meeting him as a child of when I was in class 6 or 7, we had this habit of writing Sri Rama Jayam in notebooks, which had tables in them, and we used to write pages on pages of Ramanama. So as a child, I also used to do that. And I remember in Kanchipuram accompanying my father to go and give these written notebooks of Ramanama and place it at the feet of Mahapariva. And it was evening around 7:30. He had already gone inside his room for his whatever his prayers or rest. But when the assistant went and told him that somebody has come to meet him and wants to submit these Ramajayam notebooks, Periva himself came out, accepted the notebooks and blessed us. So that is a very, 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 very significant moment in my life when we actually received the blessings of Mahapariva personally, and the humility and grace with which he accepted the Ramanama shows the immense faith he had in the power of the Ramanama Japa. In fact, Mahapariva has recommended this recital of Ramanama or even writing of Ramanama to many people on many occasions so that they could overcome their grief. And even I have heard saying the Ramanama has got immense benefits. And if a person is able to chant Ramanama 1 crore times in his life, the benefits he will get, one cannot imagine at all. And you might think, 1 crore times, how can I ever recite Ramanama? It is not difficult. When you get up, Ram, 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 Ram. When you are cooking also, just continuing saying Ram, Ram. It's not necessary that you have to tell it loudly also. In your mind, while you are doing your work, you can continue the Ramanama Japa. It does not depend on your age or the region you come from or which part of the world you belong to. Anybody can recite this or chant this Ramanama. The benefit accrued will be immense. That Rama carries this bow always, and at the end of the bow, it is said that he has got a small bell on it. And when a person completes 1 crore times of chanting this Ramanama, that bell will just make a small tinkling sound. And you know what it tells Rama? It says, Rama, your bhakta over there in that particular place has completed 1 crore times of chanting Ramanama. And you know what happens to the bhakta? That bhakta need not go to the temple or anywhere to meet Sri Rama. Sri Rama himself comes to meet the bhakta and bless him. This I have seen in very close quarters from my mother-in-law also, who even at her age well past 80, she would sit and write Sri Rama every day for hours together. And as her hands grew feeble, her fingers became weak, she would reduce it to just writing Rama or Sri Rama. And would never ask us for anything in her old age. Whenever I used to go out and ask Amma, do you want anything? All she would ask me, Geeta, enakku oru pena venduvai. Meaning, please buy me a pen. She used to use these gel pens to continue writing, and very often the refills would get finished in no time because she used to write so many times. Sometimes she would feel that she would not, she was unable to help me in the kitchen or with anything else. I always told her, Amma, don't worry. What you are doing for us, for our family, is something which is incomparable, because your writing of this Ramayana is going to protect all of us in this family for generations together. And if today we as a family are living good lives, it is only because of the power of the Ramayana, which she has written so many thousands of times. Our elders have proved that the Ramayana Japa is the easiest to practice. There is no need of a guru to initiate you into this mantra. The Ramayana is itself a guru, the mantra. See, you might think, what is in a name? Let me just give you a simple example. If somebody praises you, what happens? You feel very happy. What has the other person done? He has just used a few words. That is the power of the word. And if somebody insults you or calls you some bad names, then you feel very bad and hurt and angry and you want to retaliate. What has he done? He has not touched you physically. He has only used certain words. So the same words, when uttered in a particular manner, you feel happy. When uttered in a different manner, you feel agitated, you feel insulted. But when this Taraka mantra of Rama, that is the vibration on these words, it gives tremendous benefits to his health and his life and family, not only himself, but to the society at large. Who can recite it? Anybody can recite it. At any age you can recite it. Do we need any special preparation? It doesn't matter. Anytime, morning you get up, before going to bed, with a bath, without a bath, anytime, as you are traveling, you are caught in a traffic jam. Yes, of course, today nobody is traveling out. Then also make it a practice to say Ram Rama. I remember, see, my flat is on the 5th floor of an apartment building. So every time I enter the lift until I reach down and leave the gate, in my mind, subconsciously, I continue reciting the name Ramanama or any other prayer. So as a housewife, let's say you are preparing rice for the family. When you measure out the rice, Rama Rama. As you wash the rice, Rama Rama. Pour water into it, Rama Rama. Keep it in your cooker or keep it on the gas to cook, Rama Rama. When you serve, Rama Rama. So this kind of thing will create so much positivity. You will also benefit. The people who are eating the food cooked by you will also benefit. As I said, you can just continually recite it at the back of your mind and continue with whatever work you are doing. Believe me, you will find the benefits 100%. Chanting of the Ramanama name requires only 2 things: devotion and commitment. Once you have these 2, your life is made and all fear just goes away from your mind. Many of you might ask me, Amma, Ramayana is such an ancient book or ancient scripture. How is it relevant in today's modern age? It cannot apply to what is happening today. Let me tell you, it can. It can very well apply. The Ramayana, research has shown, is about 1500,000 years old. Imagine something which is that old and still today people continue reciting it, people continue getting the benefit of it. How is it possible? What has changed? Maybe technology has changed. Maybe the way we travel has changed. Maybe the gadgets, they become, even you buy one mobile phone today, within 3 months you have the newer model and then the latest model. Those things might change, but the basic human being has not changed. The way we eat has not changed. You eat with your mouth, you listen with your ears. This is what another speaker, Sri Krishnan, had said in his speech about Ramayana. So this still continues. And why is it still relevant? Because the Ramayana talks about the fundamental values which human beings need to follow. You will find that Sri Rama was an ideal person and he remained calm at every juncture. When he was told that he was going to be, the coronation was going to be take place and he was going to be installed as the king, he felt happy, but he didn't express himself too much. He just smiled and he kept quiet. The very next day, Kaikeyi informs him that he has been banished from the kingdom and he has to go into the forest and live in exile for 14 years. He accepts that too with a smile. That is one simple lesson which we can learn from the Ramayana, to accept everything with a smile. All these years we lived happy, healthy lives. Good, we smile. Today a problem has enveloped the world. Still continue with a smile, having faith that this too shall pass and we will definitely overcome this. When every person in the world starts believing positively like this, a definite positive vibration is created all around, which will really benefit humanity at large. See, just as we greet by saying Namaste, in many parts of North India, saying Ram Ram is a common greeting. So when somebody meets another in the morning, he wishes him Ram Ram. The other person also replies Ram Ram, or they say Jai Ram Ji Ki. So these are all common greetings which have existed for centuries. And those who have read the Ramayana or know the story of Ramayana will be familiar that when they had to build the bridge across the sea to Lanka, then these huge boulders were thrown into the ocean. Those would have actually gone down and sunk. But then on every boulder, the name Rama was inscribed and then it was thrown into the ocean and it floated. And also there is a story which says that when Rama said, okay, let me also throw a boulder into the ocean, but that didn't float, it sank. And then Hanumanji says, see, that is because you don't know the power of your name. You have not written the name Rama in it. The power of the name of Rama is supposed to be very, very great. And that is how they built the bridge across the ocean from Rameshwaram up to Sri Lanka. And also it is believed that in the holy kshetram of Kashi, that is Banaras or Varanasi, many people believe that if one person dies or he gives up his life in Kashi, then he attains moksha or liberation. And it is believed that in Kashi, when a person passes away, Lord Vishwanatha, that is Shiva himself, recites the Ramanama Taraka mantra in the right ear of that person. So this name has got so much tremendous value. And in today's world, as I told you, there's so much of panic, so much of depression. There is depression outside in the form of economic depression. Many people are losing their jobs. In hospitals, doctors are fighting desperately to save lives. And people in isolation are sometimes, going into depression because of fear of their losing their jobs and being alone, not able to move about with their friends and so on. So the only thing to get rid of this fear is Ramanama. And just as we say, don't catch this virus, don't catch the emotional virus too. Be sure to avoid this emotion of fear in you. That is very, very important. And one might think, Amma, all this is okay when times are normal, it is fine, you tell me to do Ramanama Japa, I'll do it. But not in this time when there is a pandemic all over the world. No, my dear, this is the very time when this is the reciting of Ramanama Japa is very important. As Swami Sarvapriyananda had told in his lecture, do you remember when was the Bhagavad Gita or the Gita Upadesha given to Arjuna? Was it given to Arjuna? Did this Krishna Arjuna conversation take place in a quiet room, in a calm atmosphere, in a relaxed mood? No. It was given to Arjuna in the middle of the battlefield when there was a huge battle going on with forces of either side ready to kill each other. Right in the middle of that battlefield, that is where Krishna gives this Upadesha or this teaching of the Gita to Arjuna. So also in today's world, when we are in the midst of a battle, which battle? The battle of fighting the pandemic of COVID-19 or fighting coronavirus. That is where we need this Ramanama, which is going to give us tremendous mental peace and make us fearless. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. So I request all of you, those who believe in it, please repeat this name, Sri Ram, Jai Rama, or just Rama Rama, whichever way it suits you. Take out just 15 minutes in a day, initially, to recite this and see the wonders which happen in your life. Thank you for watching the video. I pray that all of us are blessed with good health and happiness. We'll meet again in another video from Geeta's Kitchen. Do subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen and share the video with your family and friends. Thank you.